particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedro, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so...
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Chance to shoot.
Really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Valverde. Rudiger might just make this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Here's Traumeni. Valverde. Get a throw in. Goes in for the header. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Ferran Torres. And they can counter here. And Araujo. Koundé. Yamal. Played into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Julian. A real chance if he can get through. For Valverde. Bellingham plays a delicate ball. That has been knocked clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. A real chance. A real let-off. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. Koundé, forward it goes. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's Rudiger. Christensen can get it clear. And the counter is on. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Balda. Rafinha. This is De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. They've played it short. Has crossed into the middle. Pedri is the guilty party there. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. And it's Alaba. already in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he whips it in. Christensen clears it away.
Vallejo for Valverde. Here's Tromeni. Valverde.
Real Madrid looking to pass their way through. Out to the left it goes. Barcelona, beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
It's a witty looking ball, that. Alaba. It's just beyond his reach. Christensen. And Fermin. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Opts for safety. Alba.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
One searching cross field. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe, good start, you've seen the run. Rudiger. And it's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or some consequences.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao. And he's picked out the run. Chesney deals with it effortlessly. Mulder. Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Eder Militao. Here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alaba. Swung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Fermin. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. Alaba. Valverde! Valverde! Araujo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Gently done.
Vinicius Junior. Just a foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Here's Yamal. He's found a way through. He's heaved it away. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Goulet. And here's Mbappe. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Puts it away. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through, crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. In again. Is it out of harm's way? And here's Mbappe. Proves too strong. This has got, that's a foul. He's going to have this game taken.
They were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
He's got direct. Now, who's going to be first to this? Swings it across, and it's hoisted clear. Made towards the front line. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Opts to play it back. And that is a good ball. It's Vinicius!
But his tenacity won the day.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Rafinha. Balde. Balde. For great lead! Oh, she speeded a better contact.
Real Madrid. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Back here, probably the best option. Aim forwards. Pedri. Here's Ferran Torres. De Jong.
Real Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Yamal.
Fired in.
Eden Militao.
Gets it away. And the defence trying to get it clear. That's the throw.
Valde. Fermi.
Promising cross. Defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bellingham gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Rafinha. De Jong. Every breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. And it's Alaba.
He knew either.
That's been cut out, well played.
Looking for options for movement.
Yamal. And that has put paid to that. Goulet. Laid out to the left flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got the shot!
It's 2 now without reply. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fiddles it through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Half-time whistle goes.
Everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Real Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Koundé, Yamal, Pedri. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rafinha. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that could do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And Koundé played towards the other side. Rafinha. Pedri. For Ferran Torres. Closing in on goal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. And it was clearly disappointing with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Interesting ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Real Madrid making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Rudiger. There's the shot! He's in Balda. Rafinha. Pedri. There's a sharp hit of ball here. He is through here. De Jong. Now Christensen. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Balde. Ferran Torres. Played out wide. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Oh, the clearance is short. De Jong. Pedri. Nice sequence of passes this. Alaba clears it away. Bellingham. Now what about a counter-attack? Bellingham goes on a charge down the left.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it's Vinicius!
Well, to
put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Danny Olmo out to the right. And that's another good win of the ball. Valverde. Vallejo. Forwards and with intent. And Gula. He's not going to go any further than that. Good run down the right. Bellingham. Nice bit of trickery. Gula trying to keep this in. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Chouameni for Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got to be in. Great chance! And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. That was very necessary. He's had it nicked away. Forward it goes. He welcomes it in. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Very neat. That's surely a foul, free kick. And once it comes, that's a booking. Moved on forwards. Danny Olmo. It's Pedri. Calder. Again, Militao can get it clear. Bellingham. Alaba. He's got away. Puts him across. Christensen is there and he can get that clear. Eight forwards. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And Rafinha. Guler. Chance here the counter. Threads one in. Is it? Standing save to keep that out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Up to meet it. It's the defender.
Good play all around. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Eder Militao. Vallejo. Valverde. Chouameni. Shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Calder. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Lets his pass away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Physical challenge. Real Madrid have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Showing good feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Over to the left. De Jong. The net here, of course. So what can they make of this? Just eases them off the ball. Calder. It's Pedri. Simply done. Rafinha goes quickly down that left-hand side. Pedri, just a quarter of an hour to play. Here's Ferran Torres. In comes the cross. With the clearance. He is just caressing the ball. Back out it comes.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And here's Rafinha. That's tidy. Valde. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Danny Olmo, he's tried one!
Talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Vinicius Junior, he's herring after that one. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Here's Ferran Torres. Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot. Romani is there, and he can get that through. A great ball. And that has been clubbed away. For a throw. Pedri. Gone for a throw. Looking to get on the end of this. Now who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Back to the keeper they go. Way ahead. Real Madrid are almost home and dry now. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Balda. It's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Got backward here. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Now Pedri. Making good progress on the right-hand side. Here's Mbappe. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Balda. And Danny Olmo. Araujo. Koundé. Ferran Torres. Shapes to shoot! Real Madrid totally rampant here. De Jong for Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. Balda. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rudiger. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. And the number on the board is 3. And Danny Olmo. Played out to the right. Pedri. It's fantastic. Here's the set play on. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Out to the right. Mbappe. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Great hits! Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. Ruler, looking for the runner. Ferran Torres. Alaba. So that's it. It's all over. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the coach system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. They've got it again. Can he latch onto this? Tchouaméni. Alaba. Here's Tchouaméni. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's found some space here. Could have been dangerous, but came to nothing. He's a delicate ball. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Fermi. This is De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rudiger. Aimed forwards. Valverde. Shifted upfield. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Pedri. Now Christensen. Mulder. It's Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. Rafinha. This is De Jong. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Alaba. Belling. Eder Militao. For Valverde. Can he put it away? Yamal. He's found a way through. Clearly not happy with that. They start all over again with the goalkeeper. Playable. Now Eder Militao. Alaba. Here's Tchouaméni. Valverde. Over to the left. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona could counter here. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. decent ball. That has been knocked clear. Looking for the runner. Militao. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's managed to gift it back. Yamal, that's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
That's tidy. Valverde. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Valde. In into the middle. Clear away. Short. Cross to the back post. Eifel clears it away. Alde plays it short. Here comes the cross. Out of passing here, really. And the shot! Barcelona are in front. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curly of pride was immaculate.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Gets his pass away. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Loose pass, and they could be in. Fermi. Crossfield changing the point of attack.
Real Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Valde puts a cross in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pedri. And Fermin. De Jong delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Chouameni. Belly. And here's Mbappe. Real Madrid looking to pass their way through. Here's Ferran Torres, spread out to the left. Rafinha, it's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ferran Torres carries the ball down the right. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball swung in. Eder Militao. Clips it so gently. Back to the keeper. Araujo, out to the left it goes. Calmly anticipates. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot could be on, and the finish! Rafinha. Mulder. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Many. Now Eder Militao. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Alaba. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Araujo. Fermi. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Great ball, tries a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here's the delivery. And that should be the keeper's. Valverde. It's Rudiger. Vallejo. Gently done. And it's Alaba. Takes on his marker. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Made out to the left flank. Oh, he's been flattened there. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Real Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alaba. It's a throw-in. That was very necessary. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. And for me, here's Ferran Torres. And that has been cleared. Tchouameni. Eder Militao. It's Bellingham. Played out to the right. He's gone for goal!
It's hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Over to the left. Challenge just a bit on the far side. The pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Mbappe with the short one. Aimed in towards the centre. Spread out to the left. Ferran Torres, who's had it nicked away. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Now Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior would just make this. Fermi. The return pass, and here's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Eder Militao. Bellingham. For Valverde. Tchouameni. Fiddles it through. The most accurate pass. Valverde. Here's Tchouameni. Goulier. Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Interesting ball. Spread neatly. Showing good feet. Played in deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Let's be one. He's having a go! De Jong attempts a clearance. Balda. The final action of the first half. Pretty decent watch this. Each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The action has already resumed here.
Real Madrid clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Koundé and Fermin and Koundé. And here's Yamal. He has been fouled there. Just eases him off the ball. Now, some chance for the header! Just needed a fair contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's been taken short. Into the box.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Now that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. Eder Militao. Vallejo. Now Eder Militao. Vallejo. Tchouaméni. Now Eder Militao. Rudiger. Now he's off and running. Vallejo. Rafinha. This is De Jong. Araujo. De Jong. The perception of his positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. And it's Alaba. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, delicate chip through. Bellingham with the delivery. What a corner. Barcelona can counter promptly here. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Fermi. It's Pedri.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. Away from immediate danger. De Jong. Set up one goal so far. Alaba does really well to win the ball back. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. Picks up. Brilliant chance. Pedri. And it's played forward. Not delicately. That is a brilliant interception. That is not the best ball.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Barcelona are making a change now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Wilson. Forward it goes. That's just lacking in accuracy. Rudiger. Müller. That's Rudiger. Threads one in. Can you latch onto this? He won't reach that. Kunde. Gently done. Good defending there. They slam the door in the faces of the opposition. Back to the goalkeeper. Kunde moved on forwards, and he's managed to get free, and that's aimed into the middle. Firmly met. Kunde. Rudiger. Mbappe. It's Rudiger. For Valverde. There's the crossfield ball. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Flings it across. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Chouameni. And they can counter here. Played out towards the right wing. He has found a way through. Great chance! Cleared without complication. Pedri. Here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres has been caught there. It's a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Chance to shoot now. Rafinha. And Balde. Oh, that's nice. Cross into the box. He's there to get rid. Oh, super ball. De Jong. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a sharp little ball here. That's Valverde. Real chance! That's Rudiger. And he's there to clear it. Oh, now can they counter? He's through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good spread. Rudiger chasing after it. Spots it and intercepts. Müller, and here's Mbappe.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Balde. Oh, that's a key interception. Stood up well to him there. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has... is offering a right smile there.
Rafinha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Fired deep towards the back post.
But you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Intercepted. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chouameni. It's Rudiger. That's very neat. Pitches it off him. Short and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Here's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Looking tidy in possession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. It's shot loose. Who's going to get there? Couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He is through here.
And application in trying to win this, it means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Dani Olmo looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. Rudiger gets it clear. De Jong. Here's Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Might come loose.
But you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafinha.
The blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bellingham. And that has been clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late.
Has a goal! Raul gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Here's Chouameni. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. That's over here. Yamal. Danny Olmo. He's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. This might be his hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Getting this one clear. And that is that. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's...
Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Has taken decisive action. Good spot, he's seen the run. He could be in here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's good play. Crossed into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Delicately. Perfectly measured that. Mbappe is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Alaba cuts out the pass. Araujo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now here's the delivery. Vinicius Junior. He's played it through. Now it's Mbappe.
Is offering a right smile there.
Can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Here's Ferran Torres. Threads one in. Keeper's ball. Tchouameni. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham plays it in. Pedri, Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Eder Militao clips it so gently. And he's in on goal. Chance, can he finish? Militao. Interesting ball. Always onto this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. With a short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through. He's found a way through. There's no flag. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm starting to see much more movement of the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
In comes the delivery. And out it comes again. This might... Gets his pass away. Laid out to the left flank. De Jong going full steam ahead down the left flank. So did he. Militao. Here's Tromeni. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
There's the shot! Who's going to be first to this? Ferran Torres. Pedri. And Balde. Lovely feet. And here's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Rafinha. That is out and behind. It's a good block. But not much of one. Real Madrid can start a counter here. That's been intercepted. Femi. Over to the left. Rafinha is carrying after that one. Here's Ferran Torres. Very nicely done. Araujo attempts a clearance. Pedri. Laid out to the right. Showing good feet. And the shot's on here. Now it's Rafinha. There was very little backward to indicate what was coming. Forward it goes. Araujo. This is De Jong. Opts for safety. And he goes cross-field.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Belly. Looking for a runner.
it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Nice touch. Now it's Pedri. Now the ball in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Valverde. Alba. This is De Jong. Passing nice and neat. Valde.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Valverde. Chouameni. Just more than 15 minutes till half time. And it's Alaba. It's a sharp little ball here. Communication breakdown there, it seems. It's a good ball that. Kunde makes the interception. That is not the best ball. He offers an energetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass does lack pace.
Araujo. It's Pedri. De Jong. It's Pedri. Valde. Nice control. Pedri. Shot could be on. Rafinha. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Real Madrid can counter promptly here. Out to the left it goes. Nice bit of trickery. That is lovely. Hit into the middle. Keeper's got it again. Eder Militao. Rudiger, now he's off and running. Vallejo. Gula. This is De Jong, spread out to the left. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nice sequence of passes this. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Christensen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's very neat. Knocks it out wide. Valde. And the shot! And picked out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's not going far. Some promising run he's making on the right. De Jong plays it in. And that has been clear. Back in and full tilt down the left. Alaba fiddles it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Played out towards the right wing. No, again there's no way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. Tchouameni. Valverde. And he's found him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Alaba. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Clearance is short. Mulder. And Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vallejo. For Valverde. Chooses to go cross-field. Alaba. He is just caressing the ball. Alaba. And that's aimed into the middle. Corner it is then. Clear. It's Rudiger. Rudiger. It's Vinicius! Vermin. Koundé. Vinicius Junior takes on his marker, and here's Bellingham. He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And the whistle goes down. Both teams have had their moments. There have been most important points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And We are already promptly back underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Valde. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. That's a throw. Pedri, aimed in towards the centre. Yamal, Koundé, Araujo, Christensen, laid out to the left flank. That's too far for anyone. Defend. Bellingham. Vallejo. For Valverde. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Balda. Now Christensen. Koundé. And Fermin. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Can he get away here? Valde. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Great.
I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it can happen.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Real Madrid gifted a massive chance. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
That's been won straight back. Vallejo. Oh, 2-1 up. Oh, 2-1 up. That's a comeback. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. It's a physical challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate.
No question, that's a foul. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Played long and they could be in here. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Ferran Torres. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Valverde shifted upfield. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And they're quick to get it back. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Forwards and with intent. He has found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Rudiger gets it away. Laid out to the left flank. In once, climbs up big. A terrific save from the keeper.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vallejo. Well, Eder Militao. Quick ball upfield. Spread out to the left. Ferran Torres. Koundé. Passes short and sharp. Pedri. This is De Jong. Yamal. Laid back in. Strongly challenged there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Eight forwards. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Interesting ball. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chouameni. Dani Olmo. Oh, really good feet. This is good, that's a foul. Now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter. That special delivery from the ref.
Crossed it again. Chouameni attempts a clearance. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Over to the left. He's trying to skip past his man. And it's Alaba. Cross goes in there. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rafinha. Balda. And here's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. Good offside that time. To the right. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's come loose. Bit of skill, and he's away. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Again, Militao takes a clearance. Alaba. Gently done. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Tries the cross. Pitches it off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good spread. Here's Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Jong. Played out to the right. And Koundé. Pedri. Rafinha threads one in. Clearly not happy with that. This is De Jong. Rafinha.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vinicius Junior. Head out towards the right wing. Out for a throw. Raul is there, and he can get that clear. And they can counter here. Christensen moved on forwards. Bellingham. Played out wide. In towards the middle. It's been repelled. challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Danny Olmo. Rafinha tosses it in. Well got. Back out it comes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Crossed in once more. Close to drawing level.
Now that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Lifted through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cleared away.
Well, they certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Back to the goalkeeper. Courtois punts it upfield. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. In it comes.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There won't be another chance after this one. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Valverde. Well played, knocked out the danger. He's there to get rid. And it's Rudiger. And he's there to make the challenge. Ball movement. No foul, says the referee.
Real Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Looking here to chip it through. Wayne. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rafinha, Pedri, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he put it away? Oh, what about that? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
All square again into the dying minutes. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Laid out to the left flank. And that is one way to stop him. Alaba does really well to win the ball there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's hoisted clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Turns on, Jim.
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument for me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, good spread. Yamal chasing after it. Tchouaméni. Now Eder Militao. Vallejo. Forward it goes. Balde gets across to intercept that. De Jong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vallejo. Here's Tchouaméni. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Too much on that, it's gone out. De Jong. Pedri. This is De Jong. Yamal. Nice touch. Played out wide. Played into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. Mbappe. Defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's played into the area. Keeper has taken decisive action. Back into the middle. And here's Ferran Torres. Fermin. Played out to the right. Aimed into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one.
Shifted upfield. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He can get that clear, back in possession and ready to go again. Fermin floated up and over. That was very necessary. Knocks it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Goal! Barcelona! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response. showing good feet.
Real Madrid have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Kickoff surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise.
Crossed in, great lead! Played it short. Real Madrid can counter. Once more. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Rafinha cuts out the supply. Cleared without complication. Christensen working the ball as only they can.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we are getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
They're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Running strong and purposeful.
Is offering a right smile there.
Short. Barcelona can start a counter here. Over to the left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He's felt that, hasn't he? The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Torres, Yamal, Koundé, hoisted clear. That's a nice ball. That's Bellingham. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And he's out of play. Christensen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha.
Pedri.
Stitch defending, but that'll do. Balde with the short one. Cross to the back post. Here's Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Valverde. Oh, brilliant stop from Clásico. Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
After that one, was just lacking in accuracy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Balde. Pops for safety. Araujo. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Alaba. Eder Militao. Valverde. Mbappe. Rudiger looking to hit the byline here. Aim forwards. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Now that's a fine challenge. Gently done. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Made out towards the right wing. Valverde, and that has left him in a heap. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul. And the ref's been lenient here, and can they'll get too many more chances. It's Vinicius! A real chance and a real let-off. Koundé. Araujo. De Jong. Good intervention. That was what but he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Ferran Torres given the lift of his goal. Yamal. Koundé. Here's Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. There's the clearance. Alaba. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Made into space out wide. Now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Swings it across. There's a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's delightful. And they win it back again. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Keeper's ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Real Madrid really should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Koundé. Some really good ball movement. Koundé flings it massively.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Real Madrid can counter properly here. Rafinha. Koundé. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. That's put paid to a promising move. Militao, and it's Alaba. Cross goes in there. Araujo attempts a clearance. Ah, such a clever touch. And he's got his cross in. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's going to be a booking. Clearly concerned. De Jong gets it away. Going to throw in. Bellingham plays it in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
He's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it's still have to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goulet. Referee's had a look. So half time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game this, and at half time, it's one each.
So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Real Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each. Right on edge. The game has already resumed here. Oh, that's neat. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Femi. Yamal.
No, that's been intercepted.
Balde wins the duel this time.
Away from immediate danger.
Vallejo. For Valverde.
Delicate chip through. And he's there to get it away.
Pedri. De Jong. Chance here to counter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed in towards the centre. Big chance. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Femi.
And Rafinha.
Valde.
Fiddles it through. Rafinha.
Cross from Rafinha.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's Alaba.
In towards the middle. Femi with the clearance. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Femi.
Christensen goes forward. It's just beyond his reach. Eder Militao moved on forwards.
And it's Alaba.
It's a
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Valverde. And Gula.
Rudiger. Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Rafinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. De Jong. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position. They had it where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Barcelona take the lead. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. And the ball's come loose here. Then turns back here, probably the best option. Valverde. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Forwards with intent. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. And here's Yamal. And the counter is on now then. Valverde! That was a brilliant save.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Been not clear. Wants to play it back. He's straight offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kunde gets it back.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Succumbs to the pressure. Label. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! And straight down the keeper's throat.
Vinicius Junior might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Vinicius Junior. Is out wide and in space. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Alaba. Time excellent interception. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. In again. approach there, uncompromising. Rudiger. And Güler. Too much on it. And that's the keepers. Rafinha. Mulder. Moved on forwards. It's a good spell of possession, this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Again, Militao with the clearance. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
They're not going to make any further progress now.
Spread out to the left. Balde played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. That is not the best ball. He offers an energetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Played out towards the right wing. Güler. It's Rudiger. That's going to go a long way. There's the delivery. Araujo clears it away. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rafinha. Threads one in. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Christensen makes the interception. Pedri. Fermin. Yamal. Koundé. Vallejo. And it's Rudiger. For Valverde. Vallejo. For Valverde. It's Bellingham. Vallejo. Alaba chasing after it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
But it's potency they need.
He's got away. Rafinha. Oh, look at the space here. Tchouaméni tries to clear.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedri. Out towards the flank. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Rafinha. Some really good ball movement. De Jong. It's Pedri. Laid back in. Güler. And here's the chance to counter. That's really good play on the right. Trying it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
easy on the eye. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? Real Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona with 2 up and into a position of real strength. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes left. Pedri and Fermin. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Chance! And picked up by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. De Jong. Pedri. Valde. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Through there. And it's played forward, and the keeper's got it again. Christensen. It's Pedri. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha might just make this. Valverde. Now Eder Militao. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Koundé demonstrating his defensive quality there. Swings it across. Christensen getting this one clear. Koundé clears it away. Showing great feet there. Knocks it out wide. Traoré. Now who's going to be first to this? That has been knocked clear. Looking for the runner. Hit into the middle. Araujo gets it away.